Laura, one of my favorite quotes is from Mark Twain, and it says, "To get the full value of joy, you must have someone to divide it with." You are the perfect someone for Danny.
I've watched you and Dan put so much energy into building your relationship on a strong foundation, and you both have so much grace, respect, and love for each other, and it's admirable. I wish you both a lifetime of happiness. I love you guys.
160. Anyone else here? And 60 down there at 150. 160 midnight. Sold it. $150. Sold.
Thank you for coming tonight. It's truly an honor to be this couple's best man. The first time I ever saw Danny, it was the Fergus Falls Summer League Park Rec circa 2003. And he was on the team that was playing the baseball game before me. And it was the first time in my life I saw a kid get hit in the face with a baseball and giggle. I was terrified.
Funny enough, my first sight of Dan Revering, yours was him getting hit with the ball. My first memory was seeing this boy with black eyes, so that pretty much evens out.
But when I was 9, my parents set us down for a family meeting, and nothing good comes from family meetings. And this particular meeting was that they were pregnant with the 5th kid, and that was not what I wanted to hear. So I threatened to move out. I straight up Rafiki style, like stick over the back with a bag, walking down the block. I'm like, I'm out, I'm done. Because as a 9-year-old, I had the hardest job here. I couldn't do it anymore.
I've known Laura since probably 8th grade was my first memory of Laura, and she probably doesn't remember me, but this is a weird memory that I have, so I'll share it. I was in 8th grade, I had just gotten this sweet flip phone that yes, the bonus. They don't remember it, this is why I love you. I had this sweet flip phone, it was purple, it was square, had the full keyboard, I was going to 8th grade, we're showing this thing off, you know? Flexing on those 7th graders. So Laura's a year younger than me, so she's in 7th grade. I was showing my friends this sweet phone, and one of them said, "Oh, Laura Gossett has that phone." Rushed. I'm supposed to be the cool one with this phone. I didn't even know this girl, but I was like, oh shoot, like this girl thinks I'm gonna copy her. So I was just so worried that Laura Gossett that I was going to copy her. Well, flash forward to now, when I think about copying her, I'm unashamed to say, of course I want to copy her. Look at her. She's amazing. She is smart, she's beautiful, she's kind, driven, and hilarious. She has such an eye for fashion and detail to design, as you can see from what you see in front of you here. This whole day has been amazing, orchestrated to the T, and it couldn't have gone better. Now, going through the day, I know that Dan had a lot to do with that, and so I'm very impressed with that as well. So you guys did great with that today.
When I reflect on the days growing up with Danny, I gotta thank the Revering family for a lot. I've been lucky to be a part of this family. Big Chuck, Deb, Sam, Kayla, Little Chuck, thank you for being gracious with your time and how inviting you guys are. It's been I do not know another family who is more gracious and generous with their time, but it has come with a fee. Big Chuck has never let me leave the ranch hungover without doing some chores. The most recent was the bachelor party, where we carried his 500-pound farm-style table from the house 100 yards to the shop. A cruel and unusual punishment for someone who is no longer in their drinking prime. My back was tweaked, and my golf game has not recovered since.
You are such an amazing person. You are kind. You are accepting. You are courageous. You're weirdly very responsible. And you're beautiful inside and out.
I'm father of the bride, and for all you guys out there with youngsters, you'll know what it's like when your baby gets married. You know the thing. Dad influence.
Laura, you may not remember this, but you and I actually met first. You were a snot-nosed kid running around the playground as our brothers Mike and TJ played baseball together. And if I could have seen into the future and known that you were going to marry Danny, there is no chance I would have told you what your life was going to be like with him. It would have been very confusing, trying to tell you that you were going to marry a professional racer who at one point, before his professional career was underway, named his first vehicle the Danger Ranger.
I had the privilege of watching you two fall in love for like 6 years, and then I watched you guys grow together, fight for each other to make it to this day. Quoting the great Reverend Jeff Heyman, we only plan to add to this foundation you have made, and I'm so excited to watch you two grow as a couple and as a family for years to come.
I kind of being on the inside of Dad Vivid's band and seeing their relationship grow. I hope that everybody here works as hard on their relationship as these two do. And it always hasn't been easy, but they really have put time in knowing each other, growing with each other, and I'm impressed. So, welcome to the family, buddy.
So let's raise a glass to the new lovebirds. Cheers to a lifetime of joy and moments to divide, my friends. To Danny and Laura.